Hey, welcome back everyone. Today we are going to do a deep dive into the April 2022 real estate market report for North Wildwood, Wildwood, and Wildwood Crest, New Jersey. And we will explore what this crazy market means to you as a buyer and as a seller. So if you are thinking of buying or selling, you won't want to miss this. Hey, I'm Mike Sutley, a local realtor here at the Jersey Shore, and everyone seems to be asking me, are we in a housing bubble? Have prices stabilized? Will they go down? Is the market switching? So let's dive into some local real estate market numbers and see exactly what is going on here in the Wildwoods. Starting off in North Wildwood, homes sold last April 6. 1 year ago was double that at 12. That's a 50% decrease. Median sale price, 505. Last year at that time, 517. That is a 2% decrease. This is one of the only places in the Barrier Islands here in southern New Jersey that we have seen a decrease. Median list price, 519,000. 1 year ago, 512. There's a 1% change. There's really not much there. Sale to list price, 98%, 100%. 1 year ago, that's really not too much of a change. All right, so here's where we're going to see the change is median days on market, 173. I go back 1 year ago, 48. That's up 125 days. All right, homes sold year to date, 33. Go back 1 year prior, that was 39. All right, current market conditions. So this is as of this minute here in North Wildwood. 24 homes for sale. Median list price is almost 700,000. Median days on market, 24. Homes under contract, 46. We got a high price out there of 5.3 that's available million and 110,000. There's about 4 months of inventory, just so you guys are aware. That 6 to 7 spot, which would lead us to right here, is the sweet spot. That's a balanced market. That is the sign of a healthy market. So this has clearly been trending away from a seller's market and leaning towards that balanced market. All right, note this one. 0 properties sold over original asking price in April. Average median days on market was 173. So let's jump now over and take a look at Wildwood. In Wildwood, there's currently in April, there was 7 homes sold. Go back 1 year prior, 10. That's a 30% decrease. Median sale price, 384,000. Go back 1 year prior, 377. Really not much of a change there. Median list price, there was a big jump to 399, which is basically 400,000. Go back 1 year ago, 369. That's an 8% increase from 1 year ago. Not much difference between sale to list price, 98%. Go back 1 year prior, 97%. Median days on market, 63 days. 1 year prior was 58 days, and homes sold, this is year to date, 29, which is not a lot. Go back 1 year ago, that was 44. But again, this is a lack of inventory, which is the issue here. So here's what we're seeing as of this market right now. 15 homes for sale. That's not a lot, as you know. So if you're thinking of selling in Wildwood, now's the time. Median list price, 562,000. Median days on market, 23. There's only 21 homes under contract. 15 homes for sale, which tips to the seller. So 1.1 million is the highest price with almost 190,000 as a low. So all right, let's look at market conditions. So 2.1 months of inventory. This is clearly still a seller's market, and I don't think anything says it more strongly than this stat right here. 43% property sold over original asking price. That is indicative of a seller's market in and of itself because there is an enormous demand with the low inventory. Let's jump over to Wildwood Crest. Here we are in Wildwood Crest. So homes sold in April, 10 homes. So go back 1 year prior, you'll see it's 14. That's a 29% decrease. Median sale price, 810,000. Go back 1 year ago, 690,000. That's an increase of 17%. That's a lot. Median list price, 797,000. 1 year ago, 694. Again, that's a 15% increase. Sale to list price ratio, 100%. 1 year prior, 100%. Days on market, 53, which is much less than it was a year ago. It's 67. Homes sold year to date, 28. That is not a lot, especially compared to last year, which is 53, and that was a light year in and of itself. So still having the inventory problem, and let's see how it lines up today. So currently, this is what we're seeing: 21 homes for sale. Median list price is about $1 million. 17 days, median days on market. 22 homes under contract. The highest listing we got out there is almost $3 million, with the low being $150,000. So let's jump on the tail of the tape right here. All right, so here's what we got. We are clearly in a seller's market here with a 2.1 months of inventory. But nothing speaks more strongly than this number right here. 40% of properties sold over original asking price. Clearly an indicator of a strong market here in Wildwood Crest. 2.9 months of inventory. Anything about that 6 to 7 months is the sweet spot. That means we have a balanced market. We are not in a balanced market by no means, and we are still clearly in a seller's market. All right, 13% of the property sold over original asking price. So that's actually pretty good compared to some of the other islands that we have seen, but 13% is still a good number. Going down here to price points. All right, pretty much everywhere we see it, every price point, and if you'll notice over here is a seller's market. There is a little bit of room, and I say a little bit of room, at that 1.8 to 2.1 $1 million range. That is just teetering into a balanced market. But that is, when I say just there, that is literally just there. So, but if you notice that 2.3 million to 2.7 million, all right, that's a little bit stronger with 11 months of inventory. That there is a little bit of a buyer's advantage. So if you're in those price points, you have a little bit of leverage compared to any other price point that's out there. But anything over that 3.2, you're going to notice is flying off the market with about a half a month, and that's clearly tips the advantage to sellers. So a little bit of wiggle room at some of them price points for buyers. Let's now break down exactly what we are seeing and hearing in this market and how it will affect you as a buyer and as a seller. But before we do, if you want to know what your home is worth or how much equity you currently have, just text me at 609-225-9326. You may be shocked at the amount of equity you have accumulated when you learn what your home is really worth in today's real estate market. If you are thinking of selling, well, you can pretty much name your price thanks to the low inventory and consistent buyer demand. I'm not sure there has been a better time in history to be a seller. In the short term, buyers will continue to rush into the market to beat the rate hikes, continuing to create multiple bid situations for certain property. Because of the low inventory, buyers will continue to be creative with their offers and waive their home inspection rights, appraisal contingencies, and use escalation clauses to secure a deal. We are still seeing plenty of 1031 exchange buyers investing in property, and it seems like everyone is nervous about the stock market. So they continue to cash out of stocks and are parking their money in real estate. So how about the rental market? The short-term rental market is still on fire, with some prospective renters asking for homeowners to break their leases so they can pay more for the rental. In some cases, they are offering thousands over the weekly rental rate. And if that was not bad enough, long-term leases are nearly non-existent, and when they do pop up, they are charging tenants a hefty rental price. Here is what we are seeing on the macro level. So, the Federal Reserve has a meeting this month and all but said they are raising rates 0.5%. As a result, mortgage rates have already adjusted for the anticipated rate hike. Currently, a 30-year jumbo loan, they are loans greater than $647,000, are hovering around 4.6%, while a 30-year conventional is around 5%. That accounts for roughly a 0.75% raise from last month. I'm curious. Where do you see the market going? Comment below and let me know what you think is going up, down, or is it going to stay the same? I'd love to hear what you think. Make sure you check back next month, and every month for that matter, so we can break down the numbers of what is happening here in the Jersey Shore real estate market. Do me a favor. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See more content like this. Again, I'm Michael Sutley, and if you are thinking of buying or selling at the shore, then you are in the right place. I am only a phone call away, and I love when my phone rings.